Alright, working on the old Harley again, the old Servicar, and I got these fenders. These things were crushed. I mean, really crushed, like bent in half, and I think I got it pretty good. The only good spot on the whole fender was the back here, and this gets hidden. It gets bolted up against the box, and you never see it. But that's the only part that wasn't dented on these things. So here's the other one. This one was in worse shape. Oh no, I can't really tell which one was worse. No, actually, I think this one was the worst one. But anyway, I'm going to start working on it. And I don't know how well you guys could see, but this edge right here, you know, it was pretty bent up and twisted and everything like that, and stretched. And I got it the best I could. Let me see if I can lay it down here. All right. And it's still stretched and stuff. So what I decided to do is a high spot right there. Anyway, you see how flimsy this thing is, you know. So doing body work on it would be pretty tough, you know, because it has no structure. But anyway, let me see if I can turn this upside down with one hand here. Hold on, we got it. All right, this side here, you can see I got it pretty good, pretty close. So what I decided to do, I told Daddy Dirtbike I need a piece of steel. At first I started 1/4 inch, and then I said 3/16, and then I figure, you know, cut the guy a break, and told him to get me some 12 gauge or it's 1/8 inch or 12 gauge. And he just got a plasma cutter, so he was dying to try it out. And I told him I made a template for him, and this is what our plan is. Sorry about the camera work. We're working alone here. So I told him to make this piece here, and I'm going to weld it 100% around the top. Come around the side. And then 100% around the bottom. And let me sit down here. You can see how wonky it really is compared to a straight piece. So once I weld that in place, it'll tighten everything up, straighten everything up on the outside, and I think it's going to look pretty good. And then when I do all this welding and stuff, the heat and everything will keep it and keep the stress off it, you know. So it's not like it's going to be pulling against itself. It'll relax. And what I'm going to do is drill holes maybe every 2.5 to 3 inches all the way around, and then clamp it together and plug weld the holes I put in there. So that'll bring the outside, and it should almost make the outside perfectly flat. So it'll take less body putty and or fiberglass, whatever I plan on using. So that's the plan. Let me drill some holes in this thing, and then we'll weld it in place and see how my theory works. All right, see you then. All right, we got our piece clamped in where we want it, and I turned it over and it looks good. You know, it pulled everything in place. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go around, and everywhere there's a clamp, I'm going to put a little spot weld, a little tack, you know, anywhere I see where it's meeting 100%. And then what I'm going to do is come back, and we'll move the clamps, and like you see that's moving a little bit. That'll pull that up perfectly. Same with the holes, you know. A lot of the holes are good, you know, the metal's right up to it. You know, this one almost, but this one here has to be pulled in a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I have a piece of flat metal, and after I tack it in place, I'm going to go around and clamp the bar behind it there and pull everything up snug. So it's going to take a little bit, but I think it's going to work out good. Like I said, I turned it over, and it looks really good. So all right, let's do some welding. All right, we got the piece welded in there, and I welded the bottom where the lip is in the outside fender all around here is welded 100%. But the top I put a weld every about an inch or so, and that's good. This whole thing's going to get covered with fiberglass, well, the edges anyway, so you won't even notice pieces in here. Let's flip it over, see what it looks like and how much sturdier it is. Alright, might be tough for you guys to see because of the shine and stuff, but it came out good, sturdy. I could put my whole weight on this and that won't bend. So at least now I got something I can work with, you know. You can even hear how solid it is. I forgot to give you guys a headphone warning. Alright, yeah, that's pretty smooth, pretty straight. So I'm happy the way that came out. Alright, I still got the other one to do, but I'm going to weld up some of these little cracks, and then we'll start doing some body work on this thing. Alright, it's been a few days, and here's the other fender. I actually got that done a few days ago, and on the bottom here it's all welded 100%, and it's still going to get fiberglass over there, but on the top here I put a spot weld and a good thick spot weld too, all the way around the top, about 1 inch apart. So that's not going anywhere. Alright, now let me show you what we're going to do. Alright, I'm working with one hand here and I'm alone. So alright, on the top here you can see where we got good penetration with the spot welds in the middle of that, and then on the edge here's the ones that were 1 inch apart. And with these, the metal got so hot that it didn't blow through, but it left little titties on here, which is good. You know, this metal is thick enough, and it's on around here that you really weren't going to warp anything, and nothing is warped, so we're okay there. But got to grind out these little titties now. I already started, and it came out nice. This whole fender is going to have to get ground down and puttied up, so you know, there's no way around that, you know, without trying to save these old fenders. So let me throw you on a tripod, and we'll show you how we get rid of some of these little nubs. Alright, yeah, it's coming out good. Yeah, like I say, the whole thing's going to get puttied up because you can't see it, but in certain spots there are like little dents. There's a tiny little dent here that was banged out and stuff, and to get that dent flat with the rest of the fender, you would have to go at least 6 inches around, you know, and then you got one over here and then one over here. So the easiest thing to do is just mud the whole thing up and then flatten it out and square it up, and then when you get done, you really don't have much mud on there at all. So alright, let me put these on a tripod, and we'll get rid of some of these little nubs. Alright, get your hearing protection on. Like I say, you're just taking the tops off of these. You're not grinding a whole lot of metal off of the rest of the fender, so don't get excited. And if you keep moving, you're not going to distribute any heat on one specific one. Right now, there's no heat on there at all, so you'll be all right. Right. Let me take you over here and we'll check it out. Alright. Hold on. Alright. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright. You see, it's not hot at all. But, there you go. I'm trying to get you so you're not getting any reflections. So that, it's coming out real nice. Alright, I'm gonna touch up the lip here. Don't need much touching, but needs a little bit. Alright, we'll see you when we're done. Alright, we're happy with that. We, like I said, we got it all ground up, ready for putty. And let me try and lift this up one hand here. Even the inside, got the inside ready for fiberglass. But like I said, now I got something to work with. You know, this thing is sturdy as it's ever been, better than factory. So, all right, we'll see where we go from here. Probably slap some fiberglass on the inside, and then start doing some putty work on the outside. All right, it's been a couple weeks since I worked on these fenders, and I just got done fitting the tail lights. These are original tail lights, and the way the tail light's set up is you got the tail light lens back here, and then there's a clear lens here that reflects up on your license plate, and that's what these holes are. It's your license plate bracket, and they both have one, so I don't know what the deal is there, but that's the way they're staying. So anyway, I got the taillights fitting real good, nice and tight, and there's even a piece of 3/16 foam that goes back in here, so it's they're going to be perfectly, they're going to fit perfect. They were pretty bad, you know, but it turns out that most of the damage was to the taillights. You know, they're only held on by 2 bolts, and over the years, whoever tightened these up and put them on, they tightened them so much that they pulled the bolts in and distorted the inside of the light. So I did more body work to the tail lights than I did to the fenders, but I did do a little bit to the fenders, so we got that good. So before I start doing fiberglass work on these fenders here, I'll show you guys the valance, because the last video was getting so long that we didn't have time to show you the body work and everything. So let me take these down, we'll show you the valance, and then I'll start doing little glass work. Alright, here's the valance, and we're happy with that. That came out real good. It's perfectly smooth, perfectly square. That way you can see that, but and it's not wobbling at all. You know, everything is sitting right. So we're happy with that. So I didn't do anything to the bottom. Daddy Dirtbike is going to take care of all that. I think he's going to strip that down and put some undercoating on there. So there you go. I told you I'd show you when it's done, and here it is. Alright, let's do some work now. Alright, got the fiberglass mixed up, and got some light on the subject. So I got it kicked up a little bit. So let's we'll try not to get in your way, but you know how that works. This doesn't have to be perfect. Let's see where you guys are at. Alright. Try to move you around here a little. How's that? I'm going to have to take that light out of the way. Put that over here. Alright, that looks good. I don't know what you can see over here. Well, you should will see enough of it, huh? Put the chair away. Over here a little bit. How's that? Alright, not too bad. Alright, we got that all done. Let me get a light here for you. It's pretty smooth. Like I say, the bottom of this is all going to get undercoated. And I knocked down, let me pull this light back a little, it's too bright. I knocked down the high spot, so it should look good. I didn't get the bottom here because that's going to take a little time. I want to make that right. I did put a little fiberglass over here, but I didn't sand it down because I want to make that perfect, because you'll see that from the outside. And this one here, this came out good too. So I think it'll look good after it's. You're not gonna see it anyway. It's gonna be under the whatever that thing is, motorcycle. So. All right, I don't know how long this video is, but maybe it'll be a short one. I don't know, but I appreciate you guys watching this stuff, and we're gonna call this one good now, and then we'll start doing the body work on the outside of these things next. All right, see you guys in the next one.